wake up the world. We're just boys and girls. We can still wake up the world. We're just boys and girls. We can still wake up the world.
Hi friends, I have a big important question for you. What is worship? Did you remember the answer? Worship is celebrating the greatness of God. We have been following Moses and God's people on their big journey toward the promised land. They have seen God's greatness a whole bunch so far, and today we get to see God give more special instructions to the people. These instructions would lead to building a place where they could be close to Him. I'm so excited for you to see it. I'll be back here in a little bit. Moses was up on the mountain spending time with God, and while he was there, God gave him instructions for building a tabernacle. Moses went down the mountain to be with the people. He gathered all the Israelites. Moses asked them to bring supplies to build the tabernacle. He asked them to bring any gold jewelry, blue, red, and purple yarn. Did you know that in Bible times, purple dye was actually more valuable than gold? At this time in history, the color purple could only be made from a special snail called Bolinus brandaris. It took a lot of snails and a lot of effort to make enough color to dye fabric. Goat hair, animal skins, wood, oil, spices, and gemstones. God gave people special skills and talents for building and creating things. The people worked together to build the tabernacle for God, following all His directions very well. The tabernacle had a wooden frame and places to hang the fabric to become the roof and the walls. Inside the tabernacle, the people made a wooden box, covered it in gold, and called it an ark. They also made a table and a lampstand. Every part of the tabernacle and everything inside had a special purpose, just as God had said.
A tabernacle is a place of worship where God met with His people.
God told Moses to bring Aaron and his sons to the entrance of the tabernacle. Moses gave Aaron and his sons special clothing and anointed them to be priests.
Being priests at this time meant that Aaron and his sons were set apart. They could serve in the tabernacle and allowed to be closest to God there.
The tabernacle was finished. God's glory filled the tabernacle. He made a sign for the people. He spoke through the cloud. God said if the cloud lifted from the tabernacle, the Israelites would move and take the tabernacle with them. The cloud of the Lord was on the tabernacle during the day, and fire was inside the cloud at night. All the Israelites could see it as they traveled. Let's get together and chit-chat, chit-chat. Yeah.
Wow, that story was so cool. The Israelites did a good job in this story, following God's directions.
They did. God told the people how to build a tabernacle. The tabernacle was a tent made especially to be a place where the people could meet with and worship God.
The people all worked together really well in this story to follow God's directions. All of the different people had different special jobs, and all of the people and all of the jobs were important in making the tabernacle.
In our story today, we saw that God was with the people through a big cloud. He was in the cloud, and the cloud showed the people where to go. God wants to be with us too, like He was with the Israelites, but He is not with us in a cloud. We can be with Him anywhere, anytime.
Yeah. Our Remember verse invites us to worship God, to celebrate His greatness anytime, anywhere. It says, "Oh, come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel, pat your knees before the Lord our Maker." Psalm 95:6. We can worship and bow down to God anytime, anywhere. We don't have to be at a tabernacle. Could we worship at a park?
Yes. Could we worship Him at school? Yeah.
Yes. Could we worship him at church?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Could we worship him while we are playing soccer with our friends?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can celebrate God's greatness anytime, anywhere. Bye.
The tabernacle was a place of worship. It was where God met with the people, where they celebrated his greatness. Because God sent Jesus to the world, we don't have to go to a special place to worship him. We can worship him anywhere we are at any time. Isn't that the best? Bye, friends.